Started.
Zombie on the track.
Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Everett Anthony here. Yo, I'm going to start this podcast out talking about something super disgusting. So if you're eating lunch, put your hamburger down, wait till you're done listening to this podcast. You can warm your hamburger back up in a microwave. If you don't have a microwave, maybe you're on your lunch break, you're in your car eating, just wrap the hamburger back up, put it on the engine block, and when you're driving back to work, by the time you get back to work, guess what? That hamburger will be flaming hot like you just got it off the grill at Burger King. All right, so I want to talk about allergies. I got an allergy problem. Actually, I don't know if I got allergies or sinuses. Does anybody out there know the difference between allergies and sinuses? In my head, it's the same exact thing. Just one of them is just a fancy way to say, it's just a fancy name for it. But I'm sure there is a difference. I just don't know. So there's certain days I wake up, and I don't know if it's like it's the oak pollen or I don't know what it is, but my nose is running all day long. I mean, just snot in there all day. Every 5 to 10 minutes, I have to stop whatever I'm doing and blow my nose. By the end of the day, I look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer because my nose is so irritated from blowing it all day. And I know the body does stuff. The body has a self-defense mechanism inside of it that, it does stuff to heal you and fix stuff. Your blood cells kick into gear when you're sick. Don't go crazy on me. I know, I don't technically know what the hell I'm talking about right now, but you kind of understand what I'm getting at. So I realize my nose is making them boogers, and that's not for a reason. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell the reason is. Like, what is inside the nose that is actually making all those boogers? And there's a lot of you out there that are like, man, I got a shitty ass job. I hate my job. Yeah, you got a shitty ass job? Think about whatever's inside your nose making those boogers. That's a shitty ass job. You know why? No one appreciates you doing your job. Because guess what I do? I take the product that the boogers and the snot, I take that product, I put it in a paper towel, and I throw it away. So basically, you're making product all day long that's defective product because I just get rid of it. I'm not paying for your product. Why do you keep making it and send it to me? It's like I got Amazon Prime in my nose, and it's just, instead of 1 day delivery, it's like every 10-minute delivery, and it's delivering snot to me. And I'm just like, why? Why do you keep making these boogers? There's certain times I'll take tissue paper and ball it up and stick it in each one of my nostrils and just so it clogs my nose up and I don't got to blow it for the next hour. Now, eventually, there's so much snot in there that it starts backing up and it goes into my throat and then I got to spit it out. But I much rather spit than blow my nose. Sorry about that. That's a slip up. All this talking about snots actually get me in the mood. I'm kind of hungry right now. Speaking of food, McDonald's. I don't know about your spot, but my spot's got a kiosk, right? At this kiosk, you can order your food at, you can pay there, then you get a number, you sit down, guess what? You ain't got to talk to that damn McDonald worker that's going to probably mess your order up. I said no onions. It's still going to have onions. You're going to forget one of my items that you're supposed to give me that I paid for. Guess how many times I've messed up my order at the kiosk? 0. But for some reason, a person that's getting paid to take my order messes it up probably 3 out of 5 times I'm in that damn place. But the main reason I go to the kiosk is just so I don't have to interact with that McDonald's worker. I hate talking to people, man. People drive me nuts. I'd rather just get on that machine, take care of myself, sit down. I ain't got to talk to nobody. Now, one time I did this and I'm sitting down waiting for my food. I noticed this dude came in and he went to the kiosk too. And in my head I'm thinking, yeah, you don't like talking to people either. But then I seen him, he printed out the receipt, got in line because he had to pay. Now, if you're at the kiosk, you can use a debit card to pay there or a credit card. But if you got cash, that's when you got to get the receipt printed out and bring it up there. So now this dude has to wait in line just to pay. And I was like, dude, you should have just went to the line to begin with. Why? You just took some extra steps. And I realized he probably hates talking to people just as much as I do, maybe even more. So he took out about 3 minutes of having to deal with that person. Plus, he probably figures, I'm not going to mess my order up. He definitely is. I kind of understand where he's going. He walked away from the line. We both kind of gave each other a head nod like, yeah, we both know where you're coming from. Yo, speaking of food, can we talk a little bit about Hershey Kisses? I mean, who doesn't love Hershey Kisses, especially the ones with the almonds in them, man? I tear those things up. But here's my problem. In 2018, how is it still so difficult to get that damn Hershey Kiss out of that aluminum foil wrapper thing? Like this, man, there's sometimes I'm struggling to get that off, and like I'm trying to peel it off, and now I'm touching the chocolate all over the place because I got to move it around, and I forgot to wash my hands before I started tearing into this chocolate. Like, why is there a little white string that hangs out of the top of the Hershey Kiss that you don't pull and it just unravels and opens it up instantly? Like that, is that just there for looks? I mean, that should be a cord that you pull and it unwraps it for you. How come you guys didn't think of this by now? I mean, all you'd have to do is take that little white paper thing and wrap it around the chocolate and then have it hanging out. This way, when you pull it, it pulls all the foil off. Like Hershey, yo, holla at your boy. I got more ideas like that. Yo, you could be a sponsor if you want to. Hey, let's talk a little bit about baseball. Now, everybody realizes, man, baseball, it's losing right now when it comes to sports. Like, I think hockey might be bigger than baseball is right now. And it's because baseball is so boring. Yeah, everybody says it. Baseball is probably the most boring sport to watch. I used to love it. But the last 3 years, I pretty much just stopped watching it because it's just so damn slow. I was thinking, like, if baseball is a little bit more like hockey, I would probably watch it more. We need more fights in baseball. Like, if you guarantee me at least one fight a game, yo, I'm going to start watching every damn game, just waiting for that fight. Like, also, how about this? What if there was an app? Like, when you're at the game or even you're at home, there's an app you can get on, and you can interact with the game. Like, let's say the pitcher's sucking really bad. Now, there should be, like, a little voting thing on the app, and, like, the fans can vote to get him pulled out the damn game. So it gives us a little bit of control. You know, like, instant replays. We can decide whether, you know, that ball was foul or fair. I think that might be a way to go with the baseball thing. Speaking of baseball and, you know, being slow, ratings are down, let's talk about cable company. Like, the cable company is on their way to being Blockbuster. Like, if you guys don't get with it, you guys are going to lose it. Like, I cut my cable about 6 months ago because I just got tired of my bill. Like, you get, like, a special price, and 3 months later, it goes up a little bit. 3 months after that, it goes up even more. And next thing you know, it's like damn near double the price you started out with. And you call them up, you're like, what's going on? They're like, oh, well, you had a promotion. You know, that was a new promotion for new people. I was like, all right, cool. I've been with you for like 2 years. Do you have a promotion for loyal people? No, we don't got that. Only for new people. All right, cool. I guess I'll go to the other company and switch everything over, and I go through the same process with them. 6 months later, a year later, I got to leave them. Yo, I don't understand why you guys are not loyal to the people that are with you. Doesn't make any sense to me. And eventually, you're going to do like I did, cut the cable. All I do is stream everything. I mean, every damn TV station's pretty much got an app out there now, so you don't really need regular cable anymore. I mean, and then if you got the Fire Stick, you know, unlocked, woo, you got all types of movies on there. See you later, cable companies. Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about homeless people. I feel bad for homeless people, right? I used to want to give them money, but you know, you come to realize that a lot of times they're not buying food. They got that sign that says hungry, but they're never buying food. Most of the time they get him beer. And here's the thing, like, there's probably a lot of you out there like, I'm not giving this dude money for beer. And hey, whatever he wants to do, let him do. And this is how you can do it so you won't get mad anymore. I buy a 12-pack of Natty Light, right? It's super cheap. You can get it for like $8. I keep it in the back of my car. Whenever I see a bum, I just take 2 beers out, hand it out the window. Now, I don't get mad because he's taking my money and bought the beer. I feel better because I bought the beer myself, so I'm in a little bit more control of the situation, and that takes out the middleman. And the middleman is that damn-ass sign that he's got that says hungry, because you know he ain't hungry. He's just thirsty. Yo, that's all I got. You guys have a good one. Peace.